First question on this side.
Yeah, question for Devonte. Did having your brother in the stands energize you at all early in that game? And just talk about, obviously getting off to a good start.
No. I mean, I just came out there. I was going to play hard and do what I was trying to do regardless. But, I mean, it was good to see him. I mean, good to have him here. He's coming to me the game, so I'm glad I had a good night when he was here.
So,
I guess just elaborating off of that, basically, what opened up for you early? Obviously, they play a lot of zone and they come off a lot of shooters. But just what opened up for you just to get a rhythm and get started?
I got a lot of open shots early. We moved the ball well. We spaced them out. We spaced the zone out. So once I started hitting, I got hot, and it was going from there.
Trayce, when you see Devonte like that, not only for the whole game, but I think it was 4 made threes in like the first 8 minutes. You see him doing that, you think, what?
Give him the ball.
Anything beyond that?
Really, because when he hits one and he hits two, and then you just got to find a way to get flares, just any of those ways. Just you got to get him the ball because he's high. You touch it, and he can go in anytime. Touch it.
Devonte, you guys had 4-game losing streak coming in here tonight. What was the mindset coming into this matchup against Iowa as far as the sense of urgency to try to get one tonight?
We knew we had to bounce back. We had to get through the slump, and all it takes is one win to get that feel good back in your system in the locker room. So I mean, we knew it was a tough opponent coming up. We knew it was going to be tough to beat them. So yeah, I think that gave us some sense of urgency.
Trayce, early in the game, you guys were really pushing the ball up the court quickly. Was that part of the plan and a bit of a sense of urgency in there, maybe?
Yeah, most definitely. I knew, and Coach talked about they didn't get back very well, and we kind of lost that. Early in the season, we had a lot of point-to-post opportunities and played inside out, and I think we got back to that in this game. So.
just so you know, Race had a career high 10 points tonight.
Yes, sir.
So somebody asked me a question.
Well, I'll ask Devonte and Trayce about Race. He had 10 points and the boards, but he did a lot of things that didn't show up in the box score as well. Just if you could just your thoughts on the way that he was able to put together maybe his best game.
That's who he is for us. He does all the little things that don't really show up on the stat sheet, and goes unnoticed, but we notice it, and we know he will help us win the game.
Yeah, I agree with just what Devonte said. He does a lot of little things, and we have so many interchangeable pieces. So he comes in and he does his job, and he does that at a high level. So we need him to win. We really do.
Devonte, another question for you. Can you take us through what that feeling's like when it seems like everything you're throwing out for the most part is going in? Take us through that, just what it's like to have a night like that tonight.
It's just a good feeling. When you see 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 go in, you're like, all right, I'm going to shoot it again. I mean, I'm going to shoot it until I miss it, and then I'm going to shoot it again. So that's basically what it feels like.
Great.
All right, Devonte, we're going to go the other direction. When you don't have games like this, where do you go? What happens to you? Purdue, for example, but that's just one I'm talking about.
I mean, what do you mean what happens? What happens to me? Elaborate.
I need you to elaborate. Where do you go? You're an NBA offensive talent, but you have games where you score 0 and 2 and 3, and I mean, you're too good for that, I would think. Why does it happen so often with you?
Inconsistency. I mean, inconsistency. I don't know how to answer that. It's just, I get inconsistent if things are inconsistent. That's it.
I think Race, just again, your play tonight and just the way that you're able to find a comfort level on the floor, just about that.
You said how I
Just your thoughts about finding a comfort level on the floor and how it.
I mean, just getting some more minutes in the game just helps you feel more comfortable catching the flow of the game. I mean, I know coaches trust me, I know my teammates trust me. I'm just out there having fun with my guys, bro.
Race, is this kind of how you thought you were going to play? You played this way with D1 Minnesota at times, you get some big dudes and some big games. Is this where you thought you would get to at some point in time?
Yeah, I thought I'd just come in with more time on the floor, just keep gaining more confidence. I mean, I know everybody believes in me, but it's some self-talk too. But I mean, that's just how I envisioned it.
I guess Devonte, Trayce too tonight, kind of a consistent post presence both sides at halftime, even though he was getting some double teams. How have you seen him kind of grow, I guess, through the Big Ten season? He's talked at times about needing to get better, dealing with physicality and extra attention. How have you seen him grow, maybe dealing with some of what comes at you in the Big Ten as a big man?
I think his game is maturing. He sees the double teams coming earlier, knows how to escape them better, and he knows when to be physical and when to attack or be strong around the rim. But I mean, he's still growing, and I see it every day, and game by game, you can see it develop.
Race, the challenge of guarding guards in the post, how much did that kind of energize you? And it seemed like in the first half, your defensive focus in particular was really strong.
I mean, you know, he's a great player coming into the game. So, I mean, really just putting all in on the defensive end is really just all it was about. I mean, trying to focus in on him and trying to stop him as much as you can.
All right, go ahead, one more question.
Devonte, have you made more of a point to kind of let more shots, I guess, find you as opposed to hunting them? I guess, are you trying to take more of the sort of a catch and shoot variety as opposed to trying to get them on dribble?
Yeah, I would say so. I think I'm learning to find my shots within the offense. Man, I mean, it's always a lot easier when you're hitting, but I think I would say so.
Awesome, thanks guys.